Now millipedes, of course, they have, he's tasting my finger, they have 2 sets of legs per segment. So this is a segment, these round things, and they have 2 pairs of legs, or 2 sets of legs for every segment, except the first 4 segments on the front of the body and the last segment. And there is the urogenital opening. Actually, I think it's just the reproductive opening at the end of the 4th pair of legs. There. When they mate with each other, that is where fluid transfer happens. Right there. And this big millipede. Oh, isn't it just fantastic? One of the most ancient animals on the planet. These millipedes pretty much unchanged for the last couple of 100 million years. Isn't that just incredible? Bulldoze their way through the undergrowth. Very effective shape for pushing undergrowth away from itself. Lots of legs to power that body through. And basically are just detritivores, eating a fungus and algae, rotting vegetation. Isn't that just amazing? VM is doing a magic job, I'm told, of giving you such a privileged position. Now, he is reversing. I don't know whether it's a he or she. I actually think that they're hermaphroditic, meaning that they can be both male and female, depending on the partner that they find. I mean, why not when you've been around for a couple of 100 million years? And being this size just gives us this lovely view of how it walks. Just try and follow the waves on its legs. Now, Justin, you 100% right there. This is just such an amazing, complex creature. It really is. I mean, these antennae on the front, they are chemical receptors, basically. Wands that allow this animal to see and perceive its environment. It then has mouth parts. Right in the front there, you can see it's busy chewing off or tasting my finger at the moment. It's quite ticklish. And you can see how its antennae are just lightly brushing my fingers. Then it's got basically spikes on the end of every foot. Have a look at that. It's now biting me. It's chewing me, actually. It's not painful. It's just weird. Now, Jeffrey, you've asked me how old is this millipede. Jeffrey, I don't actually know how old millipedes can get. I've never read any literature that allows me to say whether this millipede is 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, or 15 years old. Insects can live for a very, very long time. We're looking at some termites and ants living up to 30 years. You know, some baboon spiders, 30 years. But how old this particular one is, I'm not too sure. I mean, it's definitely older than a year. There's no doubt in my mind. As to exactly how old is it, I don't know. A couple of years, probably, get this size. I think on that note, we're going to let him carry on with his day. I'm going to send you over to some hunting birds.